Hey, it's your girl Skulls Nightshade, and today we're going to be checking out the brand new death battle, Ruby Rose versus Maka Albarn. And anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge RWBY fan, so of course I'm going to be rooting for my girl. She's one of my favorite characters from the series, and I mean, I've rewatched RWBY 12 times now, going on 13 because I'm about to rewatch it again with volume 10 kind of being in the works. I don't know much about Soul Eater, but I have heard a lot about Maka and her sight skills specifically, mostly through clips. I've seen like clips of her fighting, and just people who like Soul Eater in general are really excited for this too. But I am a fellow Scythe user, so I am excited to see a fight. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch. Also, make sure you subscribe. All right, let's hope and pray my big head is not in the way.
Fight!
Scythe users, let's
Ruby
go.
Rose versus Maka Albarn.
The battle of spunky teens with oversized gardening tools. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Woo, the analysis. The analysis. All right, let's hope.
I remember when Mom.
Let's hope that this analysis is pretty legit. I've watched a couple of death battles now. I'm not like, I just recently got into them, maybe like last year. Okay, so I hope they do right by the analysis, because sometimes with death battles, the analysis can be a little skewed. But I think it's all because they don't want certain fights to just be big blowouts. You know what I mean? Like that one person just overpowers them and hits them in one shot and they're dead. So yeah, let's see.
I remember when Mama Boomstick read me bedtime fairy tales. Stories of heroes and warnings
Mama
about
Boomstick.
eating those little berries and quicksand. So much quicksand.
Yet in the world of Remnant, fairy tales are real. Here, huntresses do battle with monstrous Grimm, and there was nothing more exciting than that to Ruby Rose.
Daughter to the world-renowned huntress, Summer, who disappeared. Little Red really wanted nothing more than to be a huntress.
Her dedication paid off. Admitted into Beacon Academy
Make it a little
2
smaller.
years ahead, a premier school for huntsmen and huntresses, Ruby clearly showed prodigious talent.
Not just
Wait, hold on, wait. So full name Ruby Rose, age 17, so volume 7 Ruby, or I'm sorry, volume 7 through 9 Ruby, I assume. Leader of Team Ruby, trained by Crow, Yang, Oobleck, Professor Osman, and Professor Ironwood. Likes books, cool weapons, her family, and Penny. I thought that was so cute. Oh my God. Penny specifically, not all her friends. Penny. I mean, we all love Penny in this house. Eats cookies and drinks milk. Official VTuber. She is a VTuber, man. I really hope that they bring the RWBY VTuber streams back.
A premier school for huntsmen and huntresses, Ruby clearly showed prodigious talent.
Not just that, she's got the weapon geek gene just like yours truly. Ruby doesn't
Like
leave
me.
home without her trusty Crescent Rose. It may look like a high-tech scythe, and it is, but it's also a gun. Ruby made Crescent Rose herself. It's like a dance between Grim Reaper's Choice and
All right, so personally forged at Signal Academy, can rotate 360 degrees, forms Scythe, Sniper, and War Scythe. Dust, it uses basically all dust.
a bolt-action sniper rifle.
A dance is fitting, as huntsmen are locked in a never-ending waltz in their
I love that they
battle
use the
with
red
Grimm.
trailer.
Crescent Rose can switch between sniper and scythe at the press of a button. Ruby's an old hand at flinging and moving it exactly how she wants,
Woo!
despite it being, like, bigger than she is. How does she do it with those noodle arms? The girl can't even throw a punch.
Well, she might not need to, given the strength of her aura. All living beings in Remnant have an aura, except dark creatures like Grimm, though not all of them can utilize it in combat without extensive training. See, aura forms a barrier that blocks fatal blows and even heals wounds.
It can make weapons stronger too. When Ruby slaps a cartridge of dust into Crescent Rose, her aura lights up nature's wrath in man's hand.
Dramatic, but accurate. This dust represents the base elements of the world: fire, electricity, ice, wind, anti-gravity. Does that last one count?
Rule of
So to anyone who doesn't understand dust is basically the remainder of magic left on Remnant from a previous time in existence where basically everyone had magic. So yeah. Okay, so let's see. Her aura does barrier, enhanced physique. Well, I think all auras are barrier. Enhanced physique, enhanced healing, enhanced senses, bolsters, dust, and weaponry, or restorative items. Okay. Her semblance is petal burst, superhuman speed, teleportation, molecular intangibility, meaning that she literally turns into rose petals, and silver eyes, which for Grimm specifically, this is a dire trait. I don't think this is going to affect Maka. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll see.
cool whiz. She's got the eyes of a hawk, and when she shoots you with dust, a bullet wound's the last thing you'll be worried about. With enough of a boost, ice dust can freeze over whole mechs.
The team
and she can
attacks!
power
Bring 'em
her
back.
kicks to crater military-grade steel.
A person's aura may be limited, but RWBY can keep track of hers with this handy health bar on her not smartphone.
RWBY blasted through Huntress classes with flying colors. Almost right away, she was appointed the leader of her own group, with Weiss Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Big Sis Yang Zhao.
Blake!
Oh, I get it. Team RWBY.
But
RWBY.
RWBY's hope for many years of learning with her friends would be dashed as evil machinations
Oh no,
spread
Volume 3.
like wildfire. And with a
Ew,
flash
Cinder.
of silver light, Beacon had fallen.
RWBY's friends? Dead. Her school? Totally wrecked. Her sister? Disarmed. All because of a lover spat that went way too far.
Sailor
Yeah.
saw the world divided, and it was time to say goodbye to any happily ever after.
But
Time to
RWBY wouldn't
say
give up like that, so she
goodbye.
set off to change the world.
Even as Crescent Rose began to feel heavier and heavier. Could she really save the world like her fairy tale heroes? All she did is what she's always done and never stopped moving forward.
Because Crescent Rose wasn't the only thing she needed.
The
She had
Nevermore
to
fight.
improve her
It's one of my
semblance, too.
favorites.
Right. While aura is
And the food
essentially
fight.
the manifestation of one's soul, the semblance is an expression of their personality.
Basically, it's a superpower farmed by Aura, and Ruby's got super speed. Or a teleport? Or what is she doing exactly?
Close. This is Petal Burst, a mixture
Petal
of speed,
Burst.
teleportation, and intangibility. RWBY can rocket from one point to another in milliseconds.
By literally bursting into petals.
Sort of. According to Best Robo Girl Penny, RWBY's
Penny,
semblance is
my
extremely
girl.
complex and variable. It involves breaking her body down to its molecular components before zooming off in complex paths, negating the laws of mass entirely.
AKA Super Speed Plus. And Nora is best girl. Ruby's petal burst
Hey.
is so quick she can make flying missiles look completely still. Good luck tagging her with a bullet or a breadstick.
She's certainly quick enough to give Emerald and Mercury a hard time, and they've dodged actual lightning.
She's faster than Blake, who could keep up with the most cringe faunus of all, Adam Taurus.
He is the
he
most
did
cringe,
draw his
thank
sword
you.
Fast enough to parry an actual particle beam. In real life, such a beam is created by accelerating charged particles to just under light speed.
So, that's impressive.
With such a powerful ability, RWBY could safely shine her smile for years, even as
Aw.
she carried the fate of Remnant across the world. To her friends, she was a beacon of hope.
Well, yeah, because she's got one more superpower. Her silver eyes. Just like her mom, RWBY inherited them from the God of Light as a weapon against negative anti-life energy, like
Grim
the
Reaper.
evil goop Grimm spawned from. Just a wink and blam! Sayonara, Dragon of Darkness!
But RWBY's skills didn't falter after her time at Beacon. As she journeyed across Remnant, she leveled up to compete with all sorts of powerful magic and mechanized foes. Her team could even match the Ace Ops, an elite squad of longtime professional huntsmen.
So, okay, decapitated a giant Nevermore, kicked a griffin through an Atlas warship. That's so specific, but yes. Left off multiple missiles midair, overcame the apathy's mental effects. That's one of my least favorite episodes. I always skip that episode. It's okay, but it's a skip for me. Petrified kaiju-sized Grimm with silver eyes. Yeah, the Godzilla Grimm. Defeated Torchwick, Cinder, Harriet, Team Juniper, and Curious Cat. Curious Cat. Oh, the cat from Volume 9. I was like, Curious Cat. Yeah. Yeah. met Superman and Ragna the Blood Edge.
Including Harriet, whose super speed semblance was totally outclassed by Petal Burst, and Vine, whose aura was strong enough to contain a bomb that was about to decimate the whole city of Mantle. Man, these are some pretty powerful auras.
Though it's important to remember, RWBY is only 17 years old. The weight of being a leader, a savior, and a huntress like her mother would get heavier and heavier and heavier.
She got over it.
Volume 9 makes me so
Taking
sad.
Crescent Rose firmly in hand and sending a message
Sad
of
and
unity
happy.
to the rest of the world. RWBY had finally left the fairy tale behind, taking one more step toward the day we've waited
Woo,
for.
Volume 10. I'm so excited for Volume 10. Yay!
Today's
Oh,
battle
I see
is
what they did.
sponsored by
This will be the day
Prize Picks.
you're waiting
We all make
for.
decisions every day, but on Prize
Yes,
Picks,
yes. If you
making
guys
the
are interested,
right
please
choice
check out their
kind of
sponsor.
Prize
It's
Picks.
probably helping
It's
them make
good to
these
be right.
videos. All right.
A sound soul dwells within a sound
Tell me about
mind
Maka.
and a sound body.
But all the unjust evil souls of this
Tell
world
me
are
about
on
Maka.
the Disney Fast Pass to becoming a Kishin.
Destructive gods mutated from good-natured souls. A Kishin could plunge the world into chaos and madness. If only someone could stop them.
Bing bong, it's the DWMA.
Bing bong.
Welcome to Death Weapon Meister Academy, where death rules. Literally, his name is Death.
Here, Lord
That's
Death
so cool.
tests humans
I wish I went to
become
that academy.
spiritually talented meisters of demon weapons.
AKA people who are also a weapon. No, really, they transform into weapons. Guns, ninja stars, hammers, you name it. A Meister weapon pair kills and consumes lost souls to keep the Kishin away. Jack the Ripper? More like Jack the Fraud.
And so, the demon weapon Soul was paired with the dutiful rising star, Maka Albarn.
Talk about your classic teacher's pet. The kind of girl.
All right. So Maka Albarn, she's around 13. She definitely looks older than that. Oh no, RWBY, don't beat up children. 2-star Scythe Meister at Death Weapon Meister Academy, possesses a Grigora soul, 1 in 50 million. Weapon partners, Soul, Tsubaki, and Spirit. Okay. She likes books. She also likes books, studying puzzles and drum dances. Dislikes unfaithful men and raw fish. Hey, okay. As a sashimi lover, come on. Maybe the unfaithful men, because we all like don't like unfaithful partners, but the raw fish, come on, give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Girl who leaves an apple on the desk and goes, "Teacher, you forgot to give us homework." And then we jump them.
As if Soul's any better. A weapon who's too concerned with being cool to do any real work.
Hey, Soul's not just any demon weapon. He's a Scythe. And he's got his sights on upgrading to the highest level of Death Scythe.
Which would be
Ooh,
a high
which is
honor.
Soul, okay.
Lucky for Soul, Maka always aims high.
With that common goal, Maka and Soul formed the Dream Team. All they needed was 99 Kishin eggs and the soul of a witch. Easy, right?
Maybe, since Maka is extraordinarily perceptive at spotting and examining souls. She can detect spiritual presences from millions of yards away
Ooh,
and
the
can
manga
discern its
art.
nature, stability, and emotions.
Time for class then. The two trained hard, but their styles kinda weird.
Okay, so aka Soul Eater, Death's last weapon, age 13 to 15, about. Vocations, he is a Death Scythe and a pianist. Shape-shifting human and scythe states, flight via manifesting wings. Piano/black room, soul meditation, soul hack, soul adagio, black blood dress, and madness. I'm not sure exactly what this means, but that's pretty interesting.
Okay, so Maka guides Soul in the direction she wants to go, but Soul, the Scythe, does all the actual movements himself. Maka's the Meister, Soul's the weapon.
Like conductor and instrumentalist, a Meister weapon pair cannot work in harmony without total cooperation.
Too bad their teamwork sucked. They fumbled the easiest chance for Death Scythe status, F-.
Maka just could not
Dang.
get in tune with Soul's wavelength. She was skilled, sure, more skilled than most.
Keyword, most. There were plenty of rivals showing her up, like Blackstar and Tsubaki.
Really puts a damper on the straight A's when this show-off is doing better than you.
It was up to Maka and Soul to improve their teamwork through Soul Resonance.
What I said about wavelength wasn't
Ooh, I love that they use manga
Rather,
art.
Wavelengths are the means with which Meister and weapon draw strength through each other. Think of two wavelengths as different emotional amplitudes that must merge at one alignment.
If the Meister's the guitar and the weapon's the amp, then they create a feedback loop to increase its frequency. That's soul resonance.
Soul resonance creates a telepathic link and surges their strength and speed.
And
wait, so that's kind of unfair. It's 2v1.
Slash, a
Poor
big
RWBY.
energy strike that puts the L in evil.
As the name implies, it works especially well against witches and other evil creatures. It's not exclusive or anything.
It's actually really deadly against evil because of Maka's rare anti-demon wavelengths.
Maka chop.
Basically, being a goody little two-shoes gets her the power of purity or whatever.
Maka and Soul were becoming a synchronized unit, though one would sometimes need to rein in the other's idiotic habits.
And the other guys gotta stop their annoying overthinking, Wiz.
But everything changed after a, unique encounter with Krona, which nearly killed Soul.
Now Soul had an ogre pal in his head, waiting for him to swing on over and play the piano. Yep, Soul got infected with black blood.
Black blood was specially brewed as a weaponizable blood. It hardens and strengthens its user's body, inside and out, increasing their physical ability. They can even block blades with their bare skin.
Too bad it comes with a little side effect of madness with a capital M.
I was gonna say, it has to have a downside.
Sadness all living things possess, which threatens to ruin the world.
So it was kind of a big deal that Maka was bummed by how she got Soul in a jam. But thanks to Soul, she got over it and even welcomed in their new little ogre buddy.
Now when Soul plays his grand piano, their soul resonance sings even louder through the black blood.
I've got to watch
Maka
Soul
all
Eater.
the
This
perks
looks
of
awesome.
Black blood too, even the crazy parts. Bet you didn't expect that, Krona.
But evil saw their plans through. The Kishin Asura had arrived. Madness was spreading everywhere.
So Maka and
Dad?
Soul had to lock in and upgrade their witch hunt to the even stronger demon hunt slash. They went on even more missions to reap souls with classmates like Blackstar, and that guy
Don't
outran
slash
his
this
own
demon
shadow.
though.
Perhaps the
Don't
most
slash this
obvious
demon.
evidence ever of faster than light
Me
speeds.
good, demon.
And Maka could finally keep up with him.
Pair that with her fight with the demon tool Gopher, who could obliterate whole mountains, and you've got one hell of an ass kicker.
And yet, Maka's relationship with Soul still faltered. Soul
Aw.
was the real star here. Even other Meisters were trying to take him as a weapon, away from Maka.
So senpai
he
is
literally
mine.
moves himself, so Maka couldn't help but wonder if she was holding him back all along.
But Soul said the truth. In all of their missions, their teamwork was the key to their victory. An orchestral performance is only as good as the one conducting. And so, their wavelengths played in harmony, and Maka donned a dress of black blood.
It's an armor
Ooh.
literally made of blood.
That is-
and it lets
oh my
Maka
God, I want
fly
that.
around and shoot out her soul as an epic sound wave. So freaking metal.
At the same time, Soul discovered he could hack souls and directly transmit Maka's anti-demon wavelengths, basically shutting their enemy completely down through Soul Adagio.
And they finally achieved Death Scythe. The dream's here, baby.
So when Krona's own black blood reached its final stage, Maka and Soul flew to the moon. A moon small and unassuming, but so dense it has the same mass as the planet itself. The very world's sanity was at stake.
Krona might have gone insane, but Maka still reached out to their new friend Soul until the Kishin showed up to ruin everything. Come on, Asura, they're having a moment here. Timing, bro.
In what would be Maka's final exam, Maka, Soul, and all of their friends faced off against the Kishi.
And she
Okay.
passed. A+. Maka
Let's
pulled her
go.
weight and perfected her teamwork with Soul. Their wavelengths were
Wait, no,
pitch
no.
perfect.
I'm not
Asura
supposed to
did
cheer for her. I'm
everything he
supposed to
could
cheer for
separate
RWBY
them,
only.
Crater them into the moon, punch
But I do
holes
wanna
in
watch
Maka's
this.
chest, tamper their souls with madness, and each time they successfully realigned their wavelengths.
Until they kicked his ass with one final upgrade. The Kishin Hunt Slash. Maka Chop.
I love how the-
That's what I call absolute cinema.
Hold on. I love
The Kishin Hunt Slash. Maka
I love the scythe having the piano keys on it. That is so amazing. That is amazing.
Chop. Now that's what I call absolute cinema.
Because a sound soul dwells within a sound mind and body. So should you feel overwhelmed by evil's roars, just write 42 42 564 whenever you want to knock on death's door.
Okay, is it time?
Congratulations to us.
Wiz, your ego is showing.
It always is. And why not? This death battle is episode 200.
Well, yeah, it's a big deal, so we've got a big discount on our website to celebrate.
That's www.deathbattle.gg.
Website members already get awesome deals like exclusive Death Battle merch, the whole episode archive, including episodes not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. And
That's
if you
pretty
sign
cool.
up today, you can use our code DB200 to get 20% off.
You can only grab this discount in the next 2 weeks, so use code DB200 to get 20% off your website membership as soon as you can.
Where else are you going to find such absolute cinema?
That is amazing.
Really, we made an absolute cinema desk mat that's on the store.
That is amazing.
Look.
All right.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've
Go
run the data through
RWBY.
all possibilities.
Go
It's
RWBY,
time
go
for a
RWBY.
side battle!
Woo! Scythe users unite.
Okay, it's
If you use the
official.
scythe,
This is so
give me a
not
skull
cool.
in chat.
Oh, come on, Soul. Our target should be here, so try helping out. Hi!
Oh, that picture.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called for you. Your boyfriend turns into a scythe. Oh, that's so cool!
I love her. I love her so much. Oh, the moon scene. Oh my god. Oh my god, Casey Lee singing in the background. I'm gonna
Like
die.
my soul, thanks.
Oh my god, this fight is insane already.
Won't lie, Red. Your moves are sick, but too slow for my Meister.
You haven't seen anything yet. Focus. She's good, but we can handle it.
Let's go, Soul Resonance!
This is a bit unfair though because it's a 2v1, but I think RWBY can handle herself. He hit that crow spin. Oh, this person can actually fight, RWBY.
Hitting me. Get back here.
Oh my fucking god. This.
Soul, hurry!
You know what? I say that, but RWBY gets a music boost for Casey Lee singing in the background. So I think it might be even. Oh, that outfit looks so good.
Interesting. Her soul forms a barrier. Try helping out.
Relax.
Oh no, Casey boost is gone. The scythe movements are just so good.
Sorry, but I'll never stop fighting. I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Soul Adagio.
Ruby!
Oh.
Damn it, she's... Stay strong, Maka! You got this!
Oh, it's like, does it affect her? But it's the blinding light. No, RWBY!
A simple, honest soul. Ruby Rose, huh?
No! RWBY,
Rest in
no!
peace, Ruby. But hey, it's not often
They
you
killed
get to see
RWBY, Volume
scythe on
10's
scythe
not
action
happening.
Like that.
Let's break this down with the 4 categories that best represent this matchup.
Okay, I
First,
still-
strength.
Or
I still think think it's super unfair because it's a 2v1. How is that fair? Could she at least get like Jean boosting her or something like that? That's just so unfair.
supercharged Ruby's strength way higher than you'd think. like kicking this Grim through steel. But Maka's soul resonance could match Gopher, who destroyed mountains.
Now, Team RWBY did defeat Vine, whose aura contained a bomb that could have wiped out a city.
Adding up their flight speed and how far Harriet said they'd have to fly to avoid the blast, that's a 366 kiloton bomb.
It's possible RWBY's own aura possesses a similar level of, say, energy strength, though her semblance obviously can't replicate what Vine did.
Black Blood Maka got blasted by Asura into the moon. Yeah, it's small, but its mass is the same as Earth's, right?
Putting Asura's strikes at 2 quadrillion tons of TNT, over 5 billion times higher than Vine.
So, Maka takes strength, but speed wasn't as clear-cut. RWBY's a fast little gal. Maka kept up with Blackstar, faster than Shadows and whatnot, but as they improved their skills, RWBY and her friends could outspeed Atom,
who blocked a particle beam. Though given the distance and time to react, Atom moved about 42% the speed of light. Not quite faster than your own Shadow territory. Still, RWBY's Petal Burst has become far faster than this over time, and clearly gives more than a 2-time speed increase on top of that 42%, making her well past light speed.
Definitely enough to take on Harriet, who was all about speed. Angry speed.
This isn't to say Maka couldn't keep up thanks to Soul Resonance, but Petal Burst makes this comparison close enough to call it a tie. And their speed would be key to winning in skill.
Come on, Wiz. Call it what it really is.
Oh.
It's Scythery.
That's Scythery, let's go. I like it. It's a word now.
But Soul does all the movement for her. As a Meister, she was mostly a guide.
It's easy to assume that RWBY's Scythery was superior. She's entirely self-sufficient at dancing with her weapon.
Soul's own control is still a factor here, but it doesn't change that RWBY's been swinging that thing for way longer than Maka. RWBY's got Scythery in the bag.
Perhaps this edge would be enough for RWBY to avoid Maka's far greater
strength. I feel like Maka definitely has power if you count them.
Powers.
So, Aura's really cool. Barriers, healing, superpowers, and so on. But it's got one big weakness.
It is a finite resource that is required for all of RWBY's powers.
Petal Burst, activating dust, even powering up Crescent Rose takes juice and some aura. Once it's gone, RWBY's totally vulnerable.
And there's a second
as soon as her aura broke, I knew it was over.
It is specifically a manifestation of RWBY's soul.
And Maka's powers are all about taking on souls. Maka had lots of ways to break through RWBY's aura,
I didn't even
Soul Adagio.
I didn't even consider that until it happened. Because I'm like, okay, yeah. She has her aura. And as soon as they were the aura is coming from the soul, I'm like, no.
And since Maka is exceptionally gifted at examining souls, she could definitely figure out how aura works.
But plot twist, what about RWBY's silver eyes? Her anti-Grim eye beams? Turns out they were actually her best secret weapon.
The negative power of Grim is quite similar to Madness wavelengths, which power Black Blood.
That makes sense.
Anti-demon wavelengths can cancel out Black Blood, the Silver Eyes should achieve a similar effect.
But Maka and Soul's whole story is about reaching that perfect soul resonance. Asura tried every way in the book and more to separate their wavelengths and failed. And we already talked about how much stronger he is than RWBY. Maka takes powers, because when she rose to the occasion, RWBY didn't stand a semblance of a chance and bit the dust.
The winners are Maka Albarn and Soul Evans.
Wait, his name is Soul Evans?
Okay. I'll give them the win because very obviously they were stronger, but still unfair. 2v1. I want a rematch. 1v1. I don't know how that would work. Would it be RWBY versus the Scythe? Or I don't know. I don't know how that would work at all. But that was a really good fight. That was a really, really good fight. Very good. I really like the beginning. Hold on, where is it? I forgot it doesn't start till way later. I love it. I love that stupid little picture of RWBY.
Oh, come on.
Who drew that?
Your target should be here, so try helping out. Hi! Who are you looking for?
Look at her little face. Look at that little face. Oh, look at her face.
Little Red Riding Hood, your humanity has strayed from its just path, and the Shinigami has called.
Okay, I want to watch the fight again. I know this video is a little long, but I gotta watch the fight again.
Your soul is ours.
I didn't even notice the blush. RWBY's just I like weapons. I don't sense danger.
Soul, thanks.
Oh my god, just the movements are insane.
My Red, your moves are sick, but too slow for my Meister.
You haven't seen anything yet! Focus. She's quick, but we can handle it.
The Casey Lee in the background makes it feel like a RWBY fight. The spin. Her little laugh.
Cool. Move. Stop hitting me.
You went for the headshot, man. That's crazy. Point blank.
Interesting.
Dude, I love that piano side.
Helping out.
Relax.
This is when the bullshit ensues. Look how fast RWBY is though, just like on her own. No help. Nothing but her aura
Sorry, but I'll never
and her
stop
side
fighting.
skills.
I'm Ruby Rose, and I am a huntress.
Soul Adagio.
And that's where it's over.
Ruby!
The wavelengths.
Also, the first thing she hears is Yang's voice. I love that. Rip RWBY. Bullshit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It was still a really good fight. You know what? In my eyes, RWBY's the winner because she did all that on her own. She didn't need a weapon boyfriend. No, but that was a really good fight. Like, all salt aside, that was an amazing fight. Absolutely amazing. And I like that they didn't skew anything because, like, Death Battle has a tendency to skew things sometimes. Like, yeah, I feel like there might have been a teensy-weensy bit more that RWBY could have done, but I feel like she was fighting to her full abilities. And the fact that Maka was too. And it took them to get into that form and do all that just to take her down. Like, they had to get rid of her aura. That was crazy. But yes, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this death battle. Did you enjoy it? Did you expect Maka to win? I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to say it at the beginning, but everyone who knows Soul Eater has been like, Maka's going to win. And of course, the RWBY stands like me are like, go RWBY. So yeah, I guess it wasn't really like super unexpected, but I kind of didn't realize how unfair the fight was. But, you know, I like to see Scythe users go at it. It's awesome. I wish I could have a little spar with another Scythe user, but I don't know very many. But yes, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like more videos like this. I also did a reaction to a death battle a while back, and that'll pop up on the screen in a second. All right, play, slay, and have a good day.